In this video, then, I'm going to focus on ways to automate your coaching business with FITR, and I'm going to focus on a few different areas. So automating payments, automating programming to make it a lot quicker and easier for you, communication, connecting other apps and automating those, as well as adding your own branding to FITR. So first thing is the automating of payments. You can see here, I've gone to my profile in the top right, heading to settings, and then gone to the payouts tab. FITR integrates with Stripe for you to automate your payments, and you can check and update your Stripe connection from this page. There's loads of different reasons for you to connect Stripe, and the biggest one is that it's then hands off for you when new clients come to your storefront page or your website and they're subscribing or purchasing to one of your programs. They will automatically receive that program without any intervention from you. Stripe's then going to handle any missed payments. You can handle refunds in there as well. And when they cancel at the end of their billing cycle, we're going to automatically remove the access to the program so you don't have to. And that is how coaches use FITR to scale for hundreds or thousands of clients following the same program. And they're completely hands off when it comes to people subscribing and cancelling and giving access and removing access. There's other stuff as well. So when they subscribe, they'll be automatically added to the community if you've launched one of those. And then when they cancel, they're going to automatically be removed from the community as well. So loads of reasons, but the biggest one for sure is automating at scale so clients can purchase, get access to stuff without you having to do that for them. So next we're going to look at ways to automate your programming and to build out your programming at scale very quickly. So I'll head into one of my programs here and update schedule. You see I've got a lot of content in there already. I'll scroll down to one down here, go on empty week. A very popular feature are templates, and you can insert a day template or week template, and that's basically saved content that you've got ready, and it might be a bunch of warm-ups that you just want to add to this week, or it might be a sort of a base level of programming that you want to add to your calendar for everyone, and then you can just edit and adjust things as needed. So if I go to insert template, I've got my day templates tab and week templates. I can go to this one here, insert template, and all the stuff is then added. Nice, quick and easy. So from this, I can then copy and paste or cut and paste as well. So you've got select the training block, you've got cut, copy. So if I go to copy, I can add that to this week, this day, and this day here as well. Really nice and easy. Or I can also drag and drop things, move them around. Nice and easy as well. So that's your first few things there: cut, paste, or copy and paste, drag and drop, and inserting templates. To create or save a new template, you can set the whole day there, and you'll see this option down here to save as a new template, or you can select the whole week, save as template, and you've got the option to save as a new one or add to an existing template. So I go to save as new, create template. Now when I come down here, I've got insert template, and I've got the option just to put that one in that we've just created. Next thing I want to talk about are these benchmarks. And benchmarks is a way of programming for lots of people who follow this program and personalizing the program for those clients who are following it. And we have over 2,000 different benchmarks now on FITR for you to use to program with. You can see some examples here. I've got squat, 12 reps at 80 to 85% 10RM, and then you can see this green section here, that is a benchmark. And then I've added it again to create that sort of range between the two, so 80% to 85%. So as a client, if I've added my score for the 10RM back squat, it's going to adjust that score automatically within my program in the calendar to 80% of that score and 85% of that score to give me the weight that I need to do for this exercise. And there's loads of different ones that we've got in here, as I mentioned, 2,000 to choose from. And they're not just weights based in terms of metrics anyway: time, distance, weight, beats per minute, calories. So have a search for them. If there are any missing, please let us know. We'll add those in, or email support@fitr.training. So to add a new one, all I did is go to link benchmark, select the one I want to add in, add benchmark, and you can see there the green text has been added. And what you can do then is just adjust that. So from 100%, you'll see it changes to black, and then green again once it's valid, and that's going to give them the score. So I'll just remove that, and I'll press preview, give an example of what I'm talking about. So I can just play around with this and say, okay, my 10RM back squat is 80 kilos. If I click off that, this section up here is going to change. And so if the client in the mobile app has entered 80 kilos as a 10RM back squat, it will adjust the score. And so this score then shows 64 to 68 kilos in the brackets, just how we've written it here. Next feature I'm going to talk about are daily leaderboards. So you can see here I've created one already, so I'm just going to remove that from this section and go to link a daily leaderboard. So this is my cardio part of the workout. So here's all the training detail, and I wanted to create a daily leaderboard for everyone to submit their score, and then they can see how they've compared to other people who've completed that section of the workout and submitted their scores. They can filter the workout by a bunch of different stuff, for example, male and female, or age range. So really useful to create that sort of competition. So link daily leaderboard is going to give you these different metric options to choose from or scoring details. So it could be beats per minute, calories, distance, reps, round and reps, and so on. So for this one, I'm going to go time. Quicker is better. You can see there, slower is better as well. And then you can add in time caps and multiple intervals and select link daily leaderboard. And there we go. Scoring details are in there. So time, quicker is better. It's going to ask everyone to submit a score, and then they can see how they compare against everyone else. I'm going to save that section, and I jump over to back up to the top and go to my inbox. And here's where all of your messages are. So I mentioned earlier, you've got the community chat. If you choose to, you can launch a community as part of a program. And when they subscribe, they'll be added to the community. And it's a big forum basically for everyone to chat with one another. So I've got 4 members who are following this program. You can see here messages from the coach and from the clients in the community. You can add links, videos, images. You can see here, I've used a feature called @community. So if I type @, I've got the option here to @community or @individuals who are following this program. And that's going to send them a push notification, just like it does when you send them a direct message. They'll get a push notification to their phone. Let them know that there's a message in here. So some really useful ways of communicating with people and sharing a message to everyone. Other ways you can communicate with users, if you go back to your program page, select the 3 dots, and you've got the option here to then send a bulk message. So you get a few options to send to all active clients, past clients, or all clients who have ever sort of subscribed or cancelled from the program, and then you can add the message into here. So what happens is that then sends a message to those individuals, and it will send it as a direct message to those individuals. So they will think that you're just emailing or messaging them directly, but actually you sent a bulk message out to potentially thousands of people at once. Okay, great. Next feature I want to talk about is our new Zapier integration. So heading over here, here's how you can connect FITR to all the apps you currently use. They connect with 5,000 different apps. And what it is, Zapier acts like a middleman. So if something happens on FITR and you then want to send an email via MailChimp or Gmail, for example, you can do that with Zapier. And Zapier is a free tool to use to a certain extent, and then they have some subscription options afterwards, depending on the triggers that you want to use or how many triggers you want to use and how frequent you're using those triggers. Depends on whether or not you're going to have to start paying for it. But yeah, it's completely free to start with. This is available on our unlimited subscription, and it's available to test during your 14-day free trial. And I'll go through some of the triggers which are available on FITR below here. So when a client starts a trial is one trigger. You've got converts from a trial or cancels during a trial. So you can start to sort of picture how you can use these with these templates that we've pre-made. And I've got a separate video on Zapier on how to use that, but I'll show you a very quick run through in a second. So if a client starts a trial, add a MailChimp subscribers when a client starts a trial on FITR. Send a Gmail email when a client starts a trial on FITR. So you can start to communicate with these different clients when they're starting a trial or when they're converting or perhaps when they're cancelling in a trial on FITR. and ask them why perhaps that they've cancelled during the trial. Loads of different ones to choose from. So you've got subscription-based ones here. If they use a coupon, if they cancel their subscription, one-off downloads or fixed health program, some really nice client management ones. So perhaps they hit a benchmark, or they've recorded their first benchmark, or they've completed X amount, and you can choose that milestone of workouts. All these are available to choose from. So if I head over into my Zap, I can show you this very quickly. Go to Zapier, create a new Zap. I search for FITR. And here is where you can choose. So client cancels their subscription, perhaps this is a connect your account. You go, I've connected that already. Press continue. It's going to test the trigger. This is example data that it pulls through here. So John Smith, example data. Here's all the information that you're going to get through for this app. So perhaps you just want to keep a spreadsheet of who's been cancelling and when they did it and stuff. So yeah, their plan name, how much they spent, the subscription start date, when they cancelled. And you can keep a record of all of those by choosing the next action. So it might be you want to keep a Google Sheet of all of those people. And yeah, you can create a new column, a new row, whatever it is that you need to do with those people who have cancelled. So loads of different ways you can use that. It's going to be a really powerful tool for people to use, communicate with those new people or those who are cancelling, to make sure that you're sort of getting the most out of your FITR subscription and get the most out of your clients as well. Last thing I want to go through is the white label features, where you can add in your own customization basically to FITR. So your branding, your logos and things like that. You can semi-customize the web address. So you can see here, I've got tom.fitter.training as my web address. So you can update that. You can add in your logo, which appears on the website. So in your storefront and things like that. You can choose your color theme for the web. I've left mine within the FITR branding. And then you can add in a custom app icon. So when users download FITR client app, and they log in for the very first time, our logo is going to get swapped out with the logo that you've chosen. So I've got the HiROX logo as my one. And then you can choose the color theme within the app. And you can choose this for both light mode, and if the client has their phone set to dark mode, you can make sure it looks nice in that aspect as well. And down below here, you've got a light mode version, dark mode version of what that looks like. I've chosen the same colors for both of them. Very easy for you to do. So if I change that primary color to a red, you'll see there below what that's going to look like to make sure it all looks good for you. So yeah, we've added a few new colors in here, so you can change the background of the app to your color branding, make sure it all looks nice. Yeah, represent your brand within the app as well. Loads of other stuff to go through, including challenges and yeah, things within the client tab, but we'll save that for another video.